Hello, this is Before and we've got a few, but not all the specs of the new klee 500 2026, because the other one, the old one, is also 500. Couldn't they do it 501 so we don't get confused for the next 10 years? Okay, so colors, this is the cheap version, the black version, the non-SC version. And we've got a price in USA for this, and we gotta figure out how much it costs in Europe, kind of. Then we've got the SC color, the green something, green red, looks a bit military. And we also got the white one, which was the star of the presentation. Kind of like this one, but I think this one, well, I can't say I'm a fan of any of the three, but if I had to choose one this moment, I would get, I'm between this one and this one. White, so they can see me in the dark, like who would see me, but yeah, it's safer, the white. Okay, SC stands for super expensive, $1,000 almost, I think it's 900, more expensive for the SC versions, and the cheaper version is $1,000 cheaper. See the math? I'm very good at math. So what's the difference? I think the screen is different. And unfortunately we don't have a wheelbase so we can compare it. But I think I can figure something else. So they both got ABS, high contrast, full LCD instrument panel. So let me find this thing. It's a render, we don't really see it. Maybe it's in some video. And the SC's got a TFT color with smartphone connectivity screen. The cheap one's got LED headlight and taillight, and the expensive one sharp LED turn signals. Complete all the LED lighting packets. So it's more expensive because it's got turning lights that are LED. I don't understand this. Yeah, we can see there's a difference here. They've got different lights. These are smaller. No, I'm confused. These are different. You pay more money. Taller, adjustable, rally style windscreen. Adjustable style windscreen. Yeah, you can't really see it, but one is so big and the other one goes up to here. So there's a difference here, we can't really see, but yes. I hope you can see it. This is tiny and this is bigger, okay? Now the difference, I think you can spot, is the handguards here. And something else I haven't read yet, but I'll probably read it in a second. There is a cover underneath here. It's quite obvious difference. So for the SC you get all together this different, this different, this different, and something here different. And the screen. Aluminum skid plate, adventure touring ready with accessory pannier and top case. Larger aluminum skid plate. I see there is no rack for pinion gear. Anyway, let's get into the price, which is what is interesting, I think. So one costs, where did I see the prices? Okay, 6,600 US dollars, the cheap one. 7,500, the super expensive. So what I'm gonna do is try to find another model that exists with a similar price in Europe. Let's try one that's common. Perfect. The Eliminator costs 6,500 euros, $500, and it's a recent bike, so this is slightly cheaper than the klee 526. So I see a price of 7,300. So I'm guessing it will be around 7,500 euros, which makes it more expensive than the Honda NX, but quite close. And I will put you in the thought, do I want this or the other? I would personally, just from what I've seen, the bigger wheels basically, bigger wheels, more suspension travel, prefer the Kawasaki. Like if you pay 300 euros more and you get a more capable bike, yes, I would get the Kawasaki. Are Kawasaki, tijero. And there seems to be another color. We've got this, and then we've got these things, which is more gray and green. That was also on the video. And that's also an SC, so we're probably gonna get a few colors or different colors depending on the market you're in. So let's see some specs. I see slipper clutch, okay, it'll make us have fun with the clutch, it will be nice and soft. Economical riding indicator, huh? Rideology, the up motorcycle, okay. Some crapola here. ABS, okay, that's good. Ergo fit motorcycle, what's that? Ergo fit, tall, short and medium. Chassis management technology. Okay, I believe you. It's probably some seat variation. Seat where you sit on. And selectable ABS on off. Cool. And we've got a gallery here. These are the fat lights, the cheap ones. We have a close up look here. Okay. Ooh, you've got the version with the fat lights. Ooh, you suck. Okay, here we can see the one screen. That's interesting. And even closer. Looks fine to me if I'm going to save some money. Maybe the system, that sizing system, is just a way to lift up the seat or something. This is the chip frame engine protector. Power torque curves here. Ooh, this looks like a Cobra. The model is 180 and his legs come up to here. That's not very good for tall people. Seat height 860, 86 centimeters. Hollow. Hollow? Hollow. Something's hollow. No adjustability. I can see neither in the front or the rear. 210, 200 the brakes. So it's a very non-adjustable bike, unlike the recent Chinese 500 bikes. Okay, so I must do one with this. Wee, wee. Here we can see the different LED lights. I don't know why they made that difference. I think these look better, but I think I don't care. I can change them with €4. Or can you? Look a bit complicated. And here we can compare the two different screens. Yeah, I prefer this one because it's white. But again, if it's gonna be cheaper, I've got some indicators all around. And it's probably cheaper to replace. So it goes up to 13. At 11,000 are the reds. Got a couple of buttons here, big gear indicator, I like that. Here you've got neutral and indicator here, okay. An even closer look. So you've got temperature, Bluetooth, fuel. Here we see the SC version handguards, okay. Some controls here. The ABS on off, it's a very big button, easy to access. The shape of the tank, I think, would allow tall people. It's not very weird. Here we see the different guard, and from below, where's the other one? That's the other one. Generally we see cheap parts, or not the most expensive parts could get on a motorcycle. And here we see the frame and the engine underneath. The frame seems to be one part, one piece. That's something worries you. So finally, with the wheel size, because we don't have a wheelbase, I'm gonna try to see what this is similar to. First off, we've got the MTX here. That's a big bike and it doesn't look so small next to it. What I want to see is if Mr. Bib 4R fits on it. Let me see. In other words, someone very tall. Where's the foot peg? Somewhere there. So what I'm looking at is this part here. This is the problematic part on motorcycles. Because if there's something here coming outwards a lot to the sides, you won't be able to drive it easily if you're tall, because it pushes your leg out and you won't be able to use the controls down here. Other than that, it's pretty much the steering wheel height that might be annoying. So here I've got the 450MT and you see it's pretty similar. Very similar in sizing. The seat is slightly higher here, but the foot peg is slightly higher too, so again it's very similar. Although, look, something I complained in the past about the 450MT, the part here, and I remember my leg goes somewhere here. On the klee with only 2,500 more euros, actually fit. But I'd rather get some other bike that I fit on. Anyway, Yes, I think tall people will fit on this. Yes, I do believe that. So that's some good news. This actually looks cool with the fender here. Maybe they should make a version with a blue high fender. So here I'm comparing it for some reason with the Kove 400. And you can see the seat height is completely different. It's a much taller bike. I think this is the tall version I've got here. People might be interested in comparison with the CRF Rally from Honda. You've got much more suspension travel on the Honda, but that's very soft suspension. You can tell it from here. Compared to the Versys 300, seems to be more uplifted in the front, and you see the screen on the Versys. It's much bigger, but it's got an ugly conventional fork. The klee looks more roomy on the seat, if you notice, of the driver. But you could say they are relatives. Here we have the Honda Africa Twin. Very big bike. Here we have the new Transalp, which I think it's the closest Honda bike to this bike. Not in price, but in looks and style, probably. Because I think this competing the NX500, which I'm trying to find here, but I haven't yet. We can see they are very similar. I think the klee's got more suspension from the looks of it, but the Transalp's got a bigger wheelbase and it's a very strong, fast bike. Here we have the Rieju Aventura, and it seems like it's got a smaller wheelbase. I finally found the Honda NX500, so here it is. It seems like the klee's got a bigger wheelbase. We have to wait and see about that. Certainly has bigger wheels in the front at least, because the Honda is 1719. I cannot see where the foot peg is. Okay, I think I found it. Yeah, you know, in the Honda, the foot pegs are very bad because they have the CB500, the sports bike. What is it called now? I think it's called CB. Yeah, and the foot pegs are back, and you can see on the klee 2026 that they're somewhere here, so the more underneath you, easier to get up, stand up. The seat looks pretty much the same, maybe a bit wider on the klee. Passenger comfort seems the same, much more suspension, well, not much more, but it is much more on the klee. I would get the klee, although it's not tubeless, is it? So don't forget about that. It's tubeless. It's not. I don't think so. So yeah, that's something to consider for real life usage, and the screen's much bigger on the NX. And that's pretty much all for this video. Finally, I would like, if you want, just do some subscribing, not for any reason, just specific to make the channel bigger. And I've been at 8,910 subscribers from last year, and now it's 8,940 something. People unsubscribe, people subscribe, but it doesn't reach 9,000. So it just frustrates me sometimes when I look at it. And that's been 1 year. Before that it went very high because I had all the Chinese videos that I stopped borrowing. But yeah, you know, push the channel a bit just to reach 9,000. Just, you know, make me happy if you like this video. If you don't like this video, unsubscribe. I'm Before R, thanks for watching, bye.